Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. Welcome to another exciting video, where we'll be shedding light on Ryan Stanchek. Ryan Stanchek, born June 26, 1986, is a former American football guard and current collegiate assistant coach. He was signed by the Atlanta Falcons as an undrafted free agent in 2009. He played college football at West Virginia. In this section, we'll be shedding light on early years and its impact on our understanding of the subject. Stanchek, the son of John and Deborah Stanchek, was a first-team All-State, All-GCL, and All-Southwest football player at LaSalle High. Along with being the team captain, Stanchek was the Conference and Anthony Moore's Foundation Lineman of the Year. He was also selected as the Big 33 Football Classic as a senior. As a junior, he was an All-League selection and won his team's Iron Man Award. He was also a basketball and discus letterman. In this chapter, we'll be shedding light on freshman season and its role in shaping our understanding. Stanchek arrived at West Virginia in 2004, but did not see varsity action and was redshirted by head coach Rich Rodriguez. Although not seeing action, he won the Danny Van Etten Award from his coaches as the Scout Team Player of the Year. Stanchek finally saw action in 2005 and earned the starting role for games into the season as an offensive guard. His first start of the season was at the left guard position against Virginia Tech, where he accumulated 9 knockdowns. Against Cincinnati, he had 8 knockdowns. In the overtime thriller against Louisville, Stanchek had a reception for 5 yards along with his 9 knockdowns. Stanchek finished the season by being named to the first-team freshman All-American team, along with quarterback Patrick White and running back Steve Slaton. Let's now turn our attention to sophomore season and examine its role within the larger context. In 2006, as a sophomore, Stanchek headed the offensive line at tackle that blocked for 2 Heisman candidates, White at quarterback and Slaton at running back. Along with Stanchek on the offensive line, there was Dan Mose, the consensus All-American center who won the Remington Trophy for the nation's best center. Stanchek and the offensive line helped the West Virginia team rise to the nation's second-best rushing totals and on record. Let's now venture into the realm of junior season and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. As a junior, in 2007, Stanchek returned as the most experienced member of the West Virginia offensive line that lost Mose at center. The offensive line also lost Rick Trickett to Florida State. Stanchek started every game on the season at tackle, but was also backup guard. Stanchek led the offensive line that guided the Mountaineers to 38.9 points per game and 450.5 yards per game. Stanchek was passed up on the All-Big East teams, however, but was named a 2007 Walter Camp second-team All-American. Associated Press All-American third-teamer, was named to 4 other All-American teams, and was awarded the team's John Russell Memorial Award by the coaching staff. Pat White and Steve Slaton both rushed for 1,000 yards for the consecutive season behind Stanchek's 95 knockdown blocks. The offensive line only gave up 13 sacks as a unit, and Stanchek was in the top 10 nationally in sacks allowed. In the offensive line's finest game, the 2008 Fiesta Bowl victory over the Oklahoma Sooners, West Virginia rushed for 349 yards, which was the most ever given up by an Oklahoma team in a bowl game. Stanchek was also named to the 2007 Big East Academic All-American team. Stanchek finished his junior season by playing in over 800 plays, recording 103 knockdowns over the year. As we transition to the next segment, let's unravel the mysteries surrounding senior season and gain a fresh perspective. Stanchek returned for his senior season as the team leader in career starts to the returning squad that featured rushers Pat White, Noel Devine, and Jock Sanders all returning. White and Devine both rushed for over 1,000 yards on the season, led by Stanchek and junior Greg Dissner on the line. Along with being named a first-team All-Big East selection, Stanchek was a second-team All-American. He finished his career with 48 consecutive starts. Brace yourselves for the next chapter, where we'll be dissecting Atlanta Falcons. Stanchek was not drafted in the 2009 NFL Draft, instead being signed by the Atlanta Falcons as an undrafted free agent. He was waived on September 4. As we enter this new chapter, let's navigate the complexities of Cleveland Gladiators and unravel its multifaceted nature. Stanchek was signed on February 12, 2010 by the Cleveland Gladiators of the Arena Football One League. Let's now turn our attention to Indiana and uncover the fascinating insights it brings to the table. Following his playing days, Stanchek joined the Indiana Hoosiers football staff as a graduate assistant working with the offensive line. He reunited with Hoosiers offensive line coach Greg Frey, whom was the offensive line coach during Stanchek's junior season at West Virginia in 2007. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of Alcorn State as we examine its impact and relevance. Stanchek was hired by Jay Hobson to be Alcorn State University's offensive line coach before the 2014 season. He served in that role for Coach Hobson's replacement, Fred McNair, older brother of Steve, through the 2016 season. He was promoted to be the run game offensive coordinator for the 2017 season. On April 15, 2018, entering his fifth season with the Alcorn State University football program, Ryan Stanchek was elevated to the offensive coordinator. During the 2018 football campaign with Stanchek as the offensive coordinator, the Alcorn Braves won the SWAC Conference Championship and the offensive led the conference in total yards. As we progress, let's shine a spotlight on Southern Miss and examine its intricate interplay within our topic. On January 24, 2019, Southern Miss University announced that it hired Stanchek to be its new offensive line coach. This reunites Stanchek with head coach Jay Hobson, who he worked under at Alcorn State for 2 seasons. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore Florida A&M through a fresh lens, unlocking new perspectives. In February of 2021, Stanchek joined Willie Simmons' staff at Florida A&M as the co-offensive coordinator and offensive line coach. He helped lead the Rattlers to a 9-3 record and an appearance in the FCS playoffs. As we enter this new phase, let's uncover the impact of Austin Peay on our broader topic. In January of 2022, Stanchek joined Scotty Walden's staff at Austin Peay as the co-offensive coordinator and offensive line coach. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from my channel.